The information reaching me now is that they don't sue Reno. Yes, the Reno way you know, they don't sue am. Get as you go take do something. One person go there somewhere ginger you. Your body go come down, you go come no say, man, you're living in a life. So the information reaching me now is that the social media influencer, the content creator known as Reno Omokri, has been sued by the person who is sued. Nice to pass. Not the person way down outside swamp, person day inside swamp. He has been sued by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from inside. No say no go shock. The outside people where they do their business, they say they know the Siam. The reason for the sue, according to the news, what I see. Now, for allegedly publishing a defamatory statement against the Igbos and the IPOB. You know all those church where they talk all those while, where you go there like this, stylishly, they push for ethnic war. You go bring Igbo, bring Yoruba, bring Igbo. If they do them on a low key, people know they understand what that man they do since. We they talk say we go there like this, discuss unity. Reno go there one side, con they pinch, you go pinch, put one defamatory things allegedly against Igbos, then he go come stand like say in there with the Yorubas. He con they push this thing, they push the narrative. Then the people where no understand, the people where be like say where they gullible, come for it. Con they push. Fight here, everybody. The person where they inside, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from inside, come swam. Now much when you swam, 60 billion naira. 60 billion naira. Now we still say that joke. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sue Kenya. Kenya government win. Kenya government come out, talk say that the way he was taken from Kenya was illegal. Now they don't tell Reno Omokri that you will come out and apologize, retract your statement, and stop. Can't be making defamatory statements like that. Ethnic defamation. Ethnic against a whole tribe. You could just come, pour out the thing like that. Wow. Does not make sense. And the man call himself, talk say he go school. Talk say he's educated. He dey write book. Saying he was #1 bestseller. Maybe now that bestseller way saying he be for Amazon, they tell and say he go come out the money. 60 billion. We are go get the money. Mamma mia.
It's a different thing entirely to think with the poor, even within the labor itself. We are thinking with the poor. We are poor-oriented programs that we have. But this country must be adjusted. Nigeria must be counted among the first 10 that it is. Northwest, you are from Kwara. You are from a very rich state. At the surface, you might not know. The quantity of rhodium, lithium, and gold in Kwara is enough for Nigeria. Do we know? Are we aware? Why should we be borrowing when you have too much money? How can what spells? All I ask before I sit down, 2022 budget, if we study it carefully, the meaning of 2022 budget to a country bedeviled with insecurity worse as it is today, with the challenges and the hopes of all Nigerians, from babies to the oldest person in Nigeria, 2022 budget means hopelessness. The next president is to get it implemented. And if the next president doesn't have the formulas we have, Nigeria will be doomed. And I want to be quoted as saying so. The meaning here is that if you do not know how to generate wealth, from within, if you don't know how to generate wealth from outside, if you succumb to fear, or if you have leaders who are busy right now going to the same people who have ruined Nigeria, going to sell themselves as their candidates to provide leadership for Nigeria 2023, there is no bigger threat than that. I am not talking to nobody. I'm talking to God Almighty to see our hearts, to see our future, and to guide us. I wish I'm respecting the 2 minutes given to me, I'm sorry. I wish and pray most sincerely that we will be scientific in what we see, what we hear, what we read, and what we do. And I pray one thing that is missing with Nigerians at all classes, or of all classes of Nigerians, is that unison. Sentiments, lies telling has nothing to do with our progress. The truth, fear of God, love of one another, fictitious stories have no meaning to Nigeria. Unity and love has everything. We have all it takes to be. God bless you. God bless you for giving me the opportunity. God bless Nigeria.
The greatest inventors and scientists we get in this life, now for Africa today. In Africa today. If I see you go the drag way with Africans, they call Michael Faraday's, Thomas Edison. They call all these people we don't invent things for them, for the world. They will come exclude Africa. I will just laugh. But the greatest inventors we go talk about in this life in Africa, it did. The only thing we say, the interests, they different. The things where Africans they invent, they different from what they invent. If you give Africa something now, it will invent something from that thing, different from what Oyibo go invent from the thing. Check them now. Oyibo they call aeroplane, lights, and this thing. Our own, we say we have been inventing, especially our mothers.
God have mercy upon us.
The only thing we say, their focus now for food. No, they're serious. The focus of Africa invention, they're mostly on food. Africa can invent food. So, if you put it like this, they think as you go take, invent car, make it begin the worker. An African they look this iron, they say, how go take turn this iron to food? Now interest. So, you cannot hail the person when invent car. Come down great person when invent food. Not just interest. Your interest is not my interest. Areas of concentration. You can't force your invention down to my throat. Then you can't say my own where I invent the rubbish. You call Thomas Edison. Call the person where invents light. If you call him, then you come down. For Africa, you call person where invent the goosey soup. Because you know it is. Do you know the process? If you call person where invent aeroplane, we could take him far. We call person where invent onubu soup. Do you know what it takes to invent onubu soup? Onubu soup is bitter leaf soup. Person see leaf where they on own. You touch him, eat a bitter. He give a mind, tell us, say, I can turn this thing to soup, to something I can eat. If it is Jesus Christ. Yes, the person carry him. Begin to go the process of washing. The process of washing. Do you know how many times the person that invented onubu soup, do you know how many times she has tried? Because I'm not saying a woman inventor. Do you know how many times she has tried? If you don't cut them before, put them for pot, cook, chop them, he beat her. He say no, let me try again. Like the person when he invents light. You know how many times he tried before he can't get them right.
God have mercy upon us.
But he can't degrade this person. Do you know the person when invent amala and they will do? you see the process? You know the person when invent to wash in cover? He come for Ghana. You know the person when invent shito? Now Now, all these people, when you invent food, where would they put for man? In fact, it is more highly risk to invent food than to invent all this telephone and thing. Risk where there for telephone, not too much. Because food, if you invent and finish, you go test out. If you know good, it go kill you. So you are literally testing poison. Because at first, you don't know what it be. So if you count if you count inventors in this life, begin to count all those all those people who invent soup, especially soup. Because African soup, they sweet. It's just concentration. The area of concentration of a white man or Igbo is different from the area of concentration of an African. In Africa, if you give them the material where you take produce this comb now, what thing you go to look the material now and say, if I turn this thing now to meat, it goes sweet. So, African invention is focused on food. Maybe abroad invention is focused on like other thing. And that's why Igbo food no plenty. Burger when they turn again, mac and cheese. You put something on top. You eat their food. No, you don't make sense. You put leaf. They don't even know. Say sometimes they know they cook up. But African will go process. With this few point of man, I hope I've been able to convince you that Africans are also scientists and inventors. Mamma mia.